So look, this is you as Charles Bunbury.
Charles Bunbury.
Yeah,
yes.
Absolutely. And your wife is very cross with you. Played by the
She's
brilliant
very
Tamsin
cross,
Greig.
yes.
Yeah.
I've managed to lose the bank that her family has owned for at least 200 years.
A lot of people over here are still very cross about the banking crisis.
Yeah.
Because he's a very lovable character, isn't he? Do you
Right.
kind of hope we all sympathise with some of those involved a little bit?
Well, you know what?
watching this?
It's not a deliberate thing, but I do think we like to villainize people a little more than, you know, it's easier to just say, oh, they're all horrible, horrible people, oh, what they've done. You know, well, you know, they're usually just people.
It's funny, I don't know why. You seem more American in real life than I thought you were going to be. You play a Brit in this for the first time.
Right.
And yeah, I guess...
But see, Frasier was always sort of stuck in the mid-Atlantic.
Right, so you were more British than you really are.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, I'm certainly more American than Frasier is.
Which I guess, makes us think that you are going to be a Brit lover somehow.
Right, and I am.
Yeah.
I mean, my wife is English. You know, so,
that helps then.
Yes. I certainly love her, so.
Yeah. You have family over here as well now through her,
Yeah, right.
don't
As
you?
a result of that marriage, yeah, she has quite an extensive family, 3 siblings, and they're all often they have kids, and my family of origin basically, you know, disappeared some time ago,
Yeah.
and it's nice. It's nice to sort of marry into this kind of a family.
I didn't know an awful lot of that hideous stuff you've been through, and I don't want to go through it all now, but you've had some really grim stuff happen to your family. Do you think in a way that's why you kind of relish comedy? Is it one of those things where laughing helps you to cope with it?
I do think that may be sort of a coping mechanism. I first learned how to be funny when I tried to make my mom laugh.
Yeah.
And if I could get a rise out of her just with an eyebrow or a sort of a glib comment, it was helpful.
It's strange for us, I think, that Frasier ended 10 years ago, because I don't know if you're aware, it is played continuously.
They're great shows.
You must be so proud of it.
I am very proud of it. I was even at the time. We knew we were making a great show at the time. It was a terrific experience. A really conscientious group of people that worked really hard every day and just did great work. They turned out really nice shows.
So what's next for you then? Because we hear talk that you're quite interested in a bit of politics.
Well, I've always sort of been on the edge of the political scene and thinking that maybe someday I would try to serve. You know, run for office and do something that I thought was helping people.
You're broadly Republican, aren't you? What do you wonder what you make of Donald Trump?
Well, I don't really make anything of him at this point, except that he's an unknown.
Right.
And sometimes, you know, Americans being what we are, the unknown becomes more attractive than the known. And we do know what's coming from the other side, so I'm probably going to embrace Mr. Trump.
OK, interesting. OK, well, look, someone who we're all very keen to embrace this weekend is the Queen.
Yes.
We're celebrating her 90th.
Yes, I understand. As I drove by today, I thought, oh, dear, she's about to have that event.
Yeah.
It's an extraordinary life she's lived. I admire her. I think she's always handled it pretty well.
We'll all be waving a bit of bunting this weekend.
Will you?
I suspect, so I hope you do too. It's great to chat to you. And actually, you know, Breaking the Bank is out now, so people should go and see it.
Thank
Lovely
you so
to chat,
much.
Kelsey.
Lovely to see you.